that I'm going to be reciting for you guys is called The Girls' Locker Room, and it was written by a man named Zeke Green, who is a poet in Tacoma. Here we go. The bell rings, she grabs the thing, throws a pack on her back. It is time to follow the Grim Reaper's lead and proceed to commit the act. As she walks down the hallway, the cruel kids crack their jokes about how she's the queen of the fat folks. They don't realize the harm that they're not causing because their concentration is even stronger, no turning back, no pausing. She knows no one will be around to witness, but hopes that all will see, and feel guilty for outcasting her from this society. She tried to make friends, she tried every diet. She just wanted love and acceptance, but she couldn't afford to buy it. Even her family said she needs to lose a little weight, and when she did have a date, she only ate half of her plate. And then run to the commode, tickle her throat, and upchuck her guts, as she thought about how her date was looking at all the waitresses' butts. She thinks no one suspects it, but the dentist knows it has, because the acid is decaying her teeth, and pretty soon we'll have her sporting caps. Pretty soon she'd purge everything she would consume, but that's not working fast enough, so now she's headed for the girls' locker room. As prom is nearing, she is fearing she will not fit into her dress. She is crying over the stress. She is dying to weigh less. She says that no one will call her fat when her body is in her tomb. So now she's all alone in the girls' locker room. She is disgusted by her naked reflection, haunting her in the mirror, a slice away from killing herself because boys won't come near her. You don't hear her because you turn on the faucet. She sees the line between life and death and is ready to cross it. Everyone says she had a pretty face and a nice personality, but that's not enough to earn you a place in this stuck-up reality. Where size determines sexuality, she feels compelled to leave this world. The razor blade is tightly held. She justifies it to herself with those painful recollections of when guys passed her by for those slimmer selections. She read one too many female vanity magazine ads. She can't stand to see one more commercial about having sexy abs. Because in the ocean of love, the fat fish gets thrown back in. The fishermen keep on macking for the ones that are six-packs, and she's lacking the figure of a mannequin. Her size is unwanted like a beta. Never mind Mike, she'd rather be like Pamela, J-Lo, and Jada Pinkett. I think it was her left wrist she slit a little before noon, after she wrote this poem on the wall of the girls' locker room. I was invisible because my weight was too visible. The only guy that said hi to me was the principal. I did not have the type of body to compete. At the parties, I was the only one you did not want to meet. No one understood what it was like to be me. So I had to do this. At least now you see me. As prom neared, she feared she would not fit into her dress. She cried over the stress, and she died to weigh less. She said that no one would call her fat when her body was in the tomb, and now she's all alone in the girls' locker room. Lunch is over, everyone returns to class, then someone asks their teacher for a lavatory pass, and finds her body lying lifeless on a bloody shower stall. Soon the entire school was congregated out in the hall. Everyone looked and pointed, but no one shed a single tear, because this was the third one to die just this year. Someone says, let's make oil from her blubber. Another says, any skin that can stretch like that has got to be rubber. They all laugh as she is driven away in a silent ambulance. Next day things are as usual. No one has mentioned her since. She isn't missed, her name is just crossed off the attendance list. And still today, a chick's measurements are thought at best at 38, 24, 36. I admit that I often reach and grab the remote and flip channels when a chick with love handles opens her trench coat. So I too have made this culture into a Popeye cartoon, because too many guys go for olive oils while our soulmate could be dying in the girls' locker room. Thank you.